Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Festus. In today's video, we are going to look at the new announced skills in demand visa as announced by the Australian government. Now, this comes to replace the current TSS 482 and the TSS 482, which is the temporary skill shortage visa. Currently, it has three streams. That is the short term, which is a 2-year visa, and there is medium term stream, which is a 4-year visa, and then there is the labor agreement stream, and that is for the employers and the workers who do not meet the standard visa rules. Now, this new skills in demand visa, which will replace the current TSS 482, is intended to do few things which we are going to see in this video. And one of the key intention for this visa is to protect workers from employers' exploitation, whereby if an employer doesn't, have good relationship with the worker, basically the current situation is, they are not that much protected. But with the new current visa, there is that protection, because what is going to happen is that all the employers will have a public database, and then there will be more scrutiny and more monitoring to it, so there is less exploitation to the workers. Another point that this new visa will do is it will give more mobility to the visa holders. Previously, if you are nominated by an employer, there was few chances of moving from one employer to another. But for any reasons, if your relationship with the current employer doesn't seem to be good, it can give you more ability to move to another employer who can nominate you or sponsor you. And then lastly, it has a clear pathway to permanent residency. So those are some of the key features that are coming with the new skills in demand visa. Now, just like the 482, the new skills in demand visa has also streams, and that's what we are going to look next. And there are 3 streams that are planned that will come to effect when this visa comes to effect. But there are 2 major streams that are currently outlined in the new migration strategy, and then the third one is more of a future reform, and we are going to look into that just shortly. Now, let's look into the pathways to skills in demand visa. I say there are 2 major, and then the third one is more of a future reform. And the first one is what we call the specialist skills pathway. This category is intended for the highly skilled migrants. For example, highly skilled engineering managers who develop electrolyzers to help the Australia with the transition to a net zero economy, or specialists like cyber specialists or software engineers who are highly skilled. Now, for you to be nominated in this category of visa, you must be earning equivalent to what we call the specialist skills threshold, which is 135,000 Australian dollars. And you should not be earning less than Australian workers in the same occupation. So that's one of the requirement for you to qualify to be nominated in that category. So this, you can be from any occupation, for so long as you are in, highly skilled, and you are in that category of, demand. And this one does not include trade workers, machinery operators, and drivers and laborers are excluded from this category of visa. I guess maybe because it's not termed as highly skilled, and I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll get to know more as as the visa comes into effect. Number two is what we call the core skills pathway. Now, majority of the skilled migrants will come through this pathway, according to the announcements made, by the Australian government, and also according to what is written into the Australian Migration Strategy 2023 that was, recently released. Examples of occupations included in this category is the registered nurse, high school teachers, I guess also engineers, and people who are, their skills are in shortage. And for you to be nominated into this category, your occupation must be on a new core skills occupation list. Now, this is the occupation identified as being in shortage. So I think they will come up with another, a list of occupations outlining the skills and the one that are in shortage and that are needed. And for you to be nominated into this category of visa, I think now this is where your occupation must be, listed. But we'll get to know more as they bring, as they publish the list, which is coming into effect in late 2024. But another thing is also that you must be paid a salary at or above the TSMIT, and this is the current TSMIT is 70,000, that is Australian dollars. So for you to be nominated in that category, you must be earning above that amount of money, whether in here or in your home country. And the final one is essential skills pathway. And this is more of a future reform, and this is based on for individuals who are earning less than the standard, TSMIT a threshold. So for people maybe like in aged care, disability, but it's not yet known, how much it's in this list, as this is just a future reform. And so we'll wait and see. And so thank you so much for listening to this video. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share this video, give us a thumbs up, and I will see you again in my next video.